Well, one of the fun parts of Hickory golf is obviously hitting the golf ball with a lower trajectory. It's an awful lot of fun. Don't forget again that if you're playing on a golf course which is soft, there's not really much point in hitting the ball an awful lot lower, because it's going to stick when it gets towards the approach areas of the greens, and it's not going to run up onto the green. But you can hit these kind of shots, especially when you're crossing Scotland playing a bit of golf, and these shots are great fun to hit. And if we're going to hit the golf ball lower, one of the simplest things to do, I've got a mashie here. So if I give a normal mashie shot like this, that's a lovely shot there, but it's nice and high there. Now that's gone, I know you can't see it, but that's gone about the distance it usually goes. If I want to hit the ball lower, I don't really have to complicate it. I can go down a couple of clubs here, take out a club which has got about 6 degrees left, go down to almost a mid-iron, and all I have to do is just hold the club a little bit further down the shaft and just place the ball more in the middle of my feet, and then basically just swing it slower. Let's see where that lands. Now that has gone exactly the same distance. So all I did was I took less loft of the club, I put my hands a little bit further down the shaft, and I swung the club slower. And it goes the same distance as the first shot, which was a more classic kind of shot. Other ways to hit the ball a little bit lower, if you want to make it a bit even more fun, is basically just putting the ball even further back in the stance. You put the ball further back in the stance, what happens is you de-loft the club. So if I hit a little shot from here, again I don't have to swing too hard, just swing quite soft. There I've hit a super little punch shot there. Again, it's all three balls are actually in the same area there. And I've got a great result from these three shots with three sort of different ideas there. The first one, the classic, the second one just swinging it slower with less loft, and the third one just taking more loft off the club. And I can even do a last one for you, a real special one. And it's when I sort of pull myself very close to the golf ball, I push the ball very much back in my stance towards the inside of the right foot. And what I do from there is I pick the club up into the air very early, and I press down on the ball very early as well. From there I keep my hands very much together as I go through the shot, and I press the ball towards the target. So it's a little super Scottish punch, we could call it. Get the ball inside the right foot, get nice and close to the ball, and from there just pick the club up and press it. And a lovely little low Scottish punch there. Maybe not the kind of shot we'd use today on this golf course in Sweden, but I tell you what, if you're standing on the first hole at Carnoustie, you're trying to get the ball nice and close to the pin, that last one was the shot you want to hit. It's just so much fun, and these clubs are just so much fun. Get yourself some Hickories today. You'll really change your whole outlook on the game of golf.